Hi, Denny. I already hit 50. So we got the ring. Oh, you know, we can wear this other ring. And we have a quest to do. Because it's 50. Level 50 quest. Will give us healing gear. Healing gear. Oh, I'm glad it cleared up for you. I don't know what was going on yesterday. I wasn't seeing anything when I looked at when I was looking at Twitch. It said everything was okay. It's a Friday, so, not too bad. Okay, so we got Healer's Robe, Cleric's Attire, and Benediction. Oh, Benediction is the instant all the health. Forgive me, Sokard. Brother and I have considered every possibility and attempted every incantation at our disposal. But I fear the task of completing the enchantment has proven beyond our abilities. No living Pajal, not even our sister, possesses such power. Without the blessing of Atoa Kant, there is nothing we can do. With the ashes returned to their rightful resting place, Atoa Kant's spirit will return. Surely it's only a matter of time. Look around you, sister. Open your eyes and ears. Time is one thing we do not have. I'll run. The fury of the Great One mounts with each passing moment. It will not be contained much longer. No, the time for waiting is long past. Now is the time for action. But Sokard's garb. The enchanting is not yet complete. The situation is far from ideal, yet we have no choice. We must trust in Sokard's powers to do what we can. Cancel Sokard. Healing shorts. Do I hear you right, Auron? Why, it was not long ago that you objected to Sokard's very presence at the ritual. I may be stubborn, sister, but I am no fool. I have witnessed Sokard's abilities with my own eyes. There can be no doubting that he is a mage of the white, one as worthy as you and I. Auron, if you place your trust in Sokard so, I see no reason why I should not. Very well, let us hasten to Evershade. Yeah, this is the second hairstyle. I don't change like the way he looks very often, but the last one I had was I didn't think about it. It does look like Goku. Um I forget what the last one I had. I think it was like super long. And it like because I was playing Summoner, it clipped like everything I had because every robe had a hood on it. So if I display or like all the hats and stuff just didn't look right. Okay, so we're going to Evershade. Got the legendary weapon today on my white mage. Legendary weapon. Was that the 350 item level stuff? I haven't done any of those yet. Yeah, I don't care about that fate. There's The more I play this game, the more I realize that there's stuff that I just totally glossed over and didn't really pay attention to, like the hunting, and I've done a couple of things. I mean, I've done some triple card triad, I've done some chocobo racing. Yep. Don't die. Wah. There's a big giant master ring on my hand. Pizza. Uh-oh. The trees are angry. The Great One's rage is too strong. I cannot reach him. Stay focused, Arun. If we fall, who will rise to take our place? But sister, the forest itself turns against us. If we can only reach the Great One, his minions will relent. Cast away your worries and focus your mind on the ritual. No, Silkard. Don't worry, I got this. Stand strong, Silkard. Are you going to let some overgrown shrub ruffle your feathers? It's gotta be a Toacan. And the two of you, don't you have a ritual to perform? Do my eyes deceive me? I thought that's who it was. This is no time for chit-chat. Raya Arun. Silkard, focus your energies on the Guardian Tree. We must quell the Great One's fury, dispatch its minions, and resume the quieting. I want to know why some of the Pajol have, like, horns. Like the Conjurer Guild leader, this kid. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this the easy way. Boom! 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 But that's just curing me. Oh, there we go. Okay. I need heals. Okay. Oh, let them kill it? Kill the others and heal the tree? Yeah. I figured in the end that probably was the best idea. Now, focus your powers on the guardian tree. Uh... Is it over? Yeah, after that first round, I didn't realize that you could, I didn't realize you could heal the tree because I was having problems targeting it. The Great One's anger abates. You have done well, my children. Master Atoa, do you truly live? Live? Not as you would define the word. Mayhap in the heart of Sokard here, whose strength I borrowed to join you. Well, that's why my healing took so long. It's a miracle. I may very well be, or perhaps the Mother Crystal heard this old soul's wish. I lived a long and fruitful life, but when I drew my last breath in Ogamoro that day, I did so with one profound regret, that I would pass from this realm without finding a worthy inheritor to bequeath my knowledge in full. My spirit left my lifeless body to abide in this soul crystal, with the hope that one day it would find its way into the hands of my successor. For years, my consciousness slumbered in the darkness, until I met Sokard. From the moment you took my crystal in hand, I knew, Pajal or not, I had at long last found one to whom I could truly pass on my knowledge. Yes, Sokard, I knew. Master Toa. He's fading already. Power of the crystal grows faint. It would seem my all too brief sojourn here has come to an end. Farewell, Sokard of the White. Farewell, my children. I leave my forest home in your capable hands. Master Toa, he has left us. And yet by his power and that of his successor Sokard, the Great One's fury is quelled, and the Twelve's Wood is safe. Though Master Toa traveled the world, no doubt his heart always remained here, in the forest home he loved. He waited for us. Why, brother, for once you almost sound wise beyond your years. Strange, is it not? Perhaps I have finally learned something from you, dear sister. I don't know how he sees anything with his hair the way that is. Because I could learn something from you, Arun. Your pride as a Pajal, your deep respect for our past, these are the traits to be admired. The same can be said for Master Toa's liberality. Yes, I believe there is a place for both beliefs among our kind. The road was a long and winding one, but at long last our work is done. Let us return to Camp Tranquil. He's like a sheepdog. This is what it reminds me of. Like his hair comes down over his eyes, he can't see. You restore the harmony to the forest. What? We don't need this fate. No. We're going to Camp Tranquil. Okay. No, don't talk to the Moogle. Moogles are useless. To meet Master Atoa in the flesh. Well, not flesh, perhaps. I am still shaking from the experience, and from the pure joy of seeing peace return to my forest home at last. I will be forever grateful to you, Silkard. I am honored that were able to heal the wood together. I speak not only for myself, my brothers express the same sentiments. Were Master Toa here, I am sure he would say the same. Though perhaps he is still here in some form. Behold, the final piece of your garb now pulses with his ancient power. Yes, there can be no doubt that Master Toa intended this as his parting gift to you. Take it and wear it with pride, Silkard of the White. Before we part, I would bestow onto you a present of my own. By the ancient powers vested in me as Seed Seer, I bestow upon you the greatest incantation known to our kind. May you ever heed the will of the elementals and use it in wisdom and compassion. Phew, I'm not given to formalities. I swear I do not know how my sister manages. In the short time I have known you, Silkard, you have grown into a fine white mage. I am honored to call you my peer. Use your powers in moderation and let compassion be your guide, and I have no doubt that you will bring succor and solace wherever your journey takes you. Ta-da! Now give me my stuff. Oh, pizza's there, okay. This concludes the White Mage quest for Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have registered product key for Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward to your service account. You must complete the main scenario quest before the dawn. Once you've done so, the next White Mage quest will be available from Rhea Senna. Okay, so we are 50. I already have an Ornament card. Cleric's Attire. And the Cleric? Alright, Cleric's Robe. Yes, that robe. Cleric's Robe. Cleric's Gloves. Cleric Circlet. Cleric Belt. Huh, I have 2 of those. Cleric Skullets. Shorts. Cleric Boots. Belt of Healing. Belt of Culettes. Okay, that's everything. We don't need these anymore. Can't convert them. Gotta have a necklace or something. Hero's Necklace of Healing. Level 50. Alright. Item level 90. Ironworks Darklight Bracelet of Healing. Item level 70. There we go. Hero's Bracelet of Healing. I thought I bought these a while ago. Here's Earrings of Healing. Hey, 41 to 78. Much better. Now, where do I get a better staff? This is a terrible staff. Cool. Alright. So we are almost 90. It's the staff that's dragging us down. Need a second ring and that. We already have Heavensward, so on to the next quest. Rhea Senna has a task of great import to you, so this is the beginning of the Heavensward quests. Silkard, you could not have come at a better time. We have dire need of your aid. There isn't time to explain. No, but that trouble is afoot, and I would ask of you to meet me at the Guardian Tree. Oh, we're going back there? Okay. Yeah, so this is the beginning of Heaven's Word because I've already done the main quest. A long time ago. Not a long time ago, a couple months ago. I've only been playing since October, so we did Summoner. We just did Bard. Summoner was before I was streaming or recording anything, so it is not available anywhere. That was all the main story quest too. Oh look, a giant slug. Good, they killed it. Oh, they didn't finish it. I should help. Almost done. That should be it, I think. Yep. Okay. I got some XP. Rayo Senna. How fares the Great One? Unchanged from before, I'm afraid. He repeats the same words over and over. Then it falls to us to glean their meaning. Very well. Sokard, you will recall the time we performed the quieting and quelled the Great One's rage. It was like 10 minutes ago. Since that day, we have continued communing with him to ensure that all is well, and it was, until recently. I'm afraid to say that an unsettling change came over the Great One some days ago. He has taken repeating the same words to us. The taint floodeth the forest, its beating heart to be foul. After some inquiries and research, we were able to learn that the Great One has spoken these words before, during the time of Atoa Kant. Immediately, we were made to wonder. When Master Atoa embarked upon his journey of healing, could his purpose have been to protect the forest from the taint which the Great One now warns? We sought to delve further into this, but no accounts of Master Atoa's journey are to be found in Stillglade Fane. Such records as exist are in the keeping of his foremost student, the mage who recovered his remains from Ogomoro. If he is still alive, he may be able to assist us. We have prepared a missive, and we would ask that you deliver it into his hands. After interning his beloved master, the man is said to have taken up residence at Falgord Float, that he might ever be near to tend the tomb. If he is there still, the locals should be able to point you in his direction. While you see to this task, my brother and I shall remain here and continue observing the Great One. My thanks in advance, Dokard. Okay, so here's our story for Heaven's Word is the tree is angry again. Except now it's saying things. I mean, it's along the same lines. I mean, it's along the same theme, at least. The elements are angry. They're represented by the tree of the forest. Alright, so let's talk to people. Talk to their end. You seek Master Toa's former student. I'm afraid he has departed for the realm yonder. His granddaughter now tends the tomb at Proud Creek in his stead. If truth be told, I am worried about her. The area is thick with fiends, and even experienced wood whalers avoid venturing there unoccupied. Okay. Sourhild. The Toa Can's old student. I heard that someone's tending the tomb, but it's a young maid as I recall. You guys are so helpful. Where's the last one? North. In the building. Eluin. That old fellow? I'm afraid he passed away some years ago. I remember him well, though. He took care of his master's tomb to the very end. His granddaughter, Ashiva, tends the place now, and she's been especially attentive since those accursed bandits came and defiled it. Yeah, I fixed them. So, of course, we have to go back up to the tomb. Tomb. Why do I keep saying tome? Tomb. Up to the tomb. Nope, I don't want to join this fate. I love these robes because they're like classic Final Fantasy. Yep, figured that was going to happen. Alright, so there is a purple ring of death here. Purple ring of surprise. Which makes me think that we're going to be saving her. Shiva. Yep. No surprise there. Uh-oh, our tax died. Sorry, buddy. Thank you. Thank you so much. So focused was I on tending the tomb, I failed to notice the fiends approaching me. What? You're searching for the granddaughter of Master Otoa's former student. Then you need search no more. I am a Shiva. I found you. Here's your letter. The taint threatens the Twelveswood. Malfika have mercy. As the Seed Seers have surmised, 'twas to purge the taint that Master Otoa journeyed the length and breadth of the realm. Simply put, the taint is aether that has been befouled. If we are to be rid of it, we must find the source of the corruption and cleanse it. The question is, are the Seed Seers prepared to do what Master Otoa once did? At any rate, it is best that I speak with them directly. I shall make my way to the Guardian Tree at once. Yeah, we're just gonna run down here. Okay. Back to the meadows. Back to the tree. My thanks for finding Iski. Shiva Sokard. She has told us all. If we are to protect the Twelveswood from the taint, we must needs deal with the corruption at its source. Is that the way of it? It is. That is why Master Otoa embarked upon his journey, heedless of his Pajali heritage. And yet Master Otoa was no ordinary Pajal. We are duty bound to remain in the forest. We simply cannot leave it. Cannot simply leave it. Sokard, I am loath to ask this of you. After all, you have already done for us, but the preservation of the Twelveswood is at stake. You are not Pajal, and hence you are not bound by the laws which bind us. Will you embark upon this quest in our stead? With all due respect, I cannot believe what I'm hearing. You would entrust the fate of the forest to an adventurer? Calm yourself. And know that Sokard is no ordinary adventurer. Nay, he is a white mage true, chosen by Master Otoa himself to be his successor. He bears his soul crystal and his legacy both. That's right. Listen, lady, I'm kind of a big deal. I have every confidence that you will be able to purge the taint. As such, I would join my voice to my brother's request. Master Otoa's successor? That such an individual existed. I wish to make a request of my own. In his youth, my grandfather served Master Toa proudly, accompanying him wheresoever he went and assisting in purification rituals. It has ever been my desire to emulate my grandfather's deeds. If Sokard is to undertake this quest to eliminate the taint, I would likewise accompany him and assist him. The journey will be fraught with peril. Are you willing to risk life and limb solely for the sake of emulating your grandfather? I am, my lady, but that is not the whole of it. I cannot sit idly by while a threat encroaches upon the Twelveswood. It is our home, and we each of us must do our part to protect it. Our part. I see that your heart is true. Very well. Assuming that Sokard consents, and I have seen no reason why he would not, you have our blessing to accompany him. What? I don't do escorts. No escort quests. The fate of the Twelveswood is in your hands. We shall pray for your success. She didn't stop a couple bandits from stealing what she spent her life taking care of. I don't like it. We will need to make plans for the journey. Please come and see me at Fallguard Float. Lady, just tell me here. Port to Fallguard Float. There's a couple people in the guild talking, and one of them said, my guild leader is close to 9,000 achievement points. So, like, I've been playing since October. I only have, like, 2,600. And one of the guys said, oh, we call those badass points around here. The more you have, the more people should listen to you when you talk because you played the game that much more. So I brought up, well, what if you only focused on achievement points and not necessarily the time? Like, maybe you didn't learn anything. Maybe you were just having somebody walk you through achievements. It's possible. I'm going to guess we're going upstairs. No? Not in there? There's nobody in here. Lady, I've lost you already. Where are you at? Oh, you're over here on the side. And they call themselves Bajals. You wonder at my irritation. I shouldn't doubt. I suppose I ought to explain. You see, I was brought up on the tales of Master Toa's journeys, the sufferings he endured for the sake of the Twelveswood. Young though I was deeply touched by his courage and sacrifice, and to this day, his deeds remain close to my heart. That is why it irks me that the Seed Seers will not lift a finger to help the forest. Thankfully, we have you. As Master Toa has chosen, you are far more dependable than any Pajal alive. Now then, let us speak of our journey. Grandfather left his records of Master Toa's journeys in my keeping. I shall scour them for clues as to where we must go. While I do this, pray attend to our own preparations. I should be here when you are ready to strike out. Side note, I find this hilarious because the next mage quest will be available from Ashiva at reaching level 52. The requirements for undertaking subsequent quests will be reviewed in your journal. Okay. So she's a Lancer or Dragoon. Now we just spent all that time doing Bard, where the new companion we got in Heavensward, Sanson, also a Lancer. So I want to go through more quests, where you're talking to people and see how many companions in Heavensward are like Lancers, Dragoons, whatever you want to call them. It wasn't for Summoner and Scholar. Because for Scholar you have the little warrior Lalafell in Limsa Laminsa that then takes you to talk to the Tonberry. So you find out all the Tonberries used to be human. And Summoner... Oh, Summoner, you're hanging out with Yagiri. No, not Yagiri. Y'shtola's sister. And the book. The magic book that talks. Okay, so 52. Alright, so we're about halfway through 50. It is about 10 of 9. We're certainly not done for today, but I'm going to take a 10-minute break. So I will be back here at 9. And we'll continue leveling. So in the meantime, I'm going to leave the background music on and enjoy the music.